Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Thursday Furman! Thursday Furman! And it looks like, wow, that's a new one. Jules, I'd like to say you got the first bit delivery with Hello Farmer Paul and Steve, and I'd like to say, Zinam, you got it first with Yo Bro, but you were both beaten. You were both beaten by, listen very carefully, who said, Evening Farmer Squirrel and Farmhand Kibberton, ooh are, ooh are.
Ooh are, ooh are. That's where it's from.
Should we say hi to Mr. Steve?
Might as well, seems I've already spoken. How are we all doing?
How we doing, peeps? Have you had a good Thursday? And week? God, this week's gone quick.
It has.
Scary. You know what it is? It's like this massive roller coaster down ramp that goes all the way to Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
We've just got over that hill.
What are we in now? Like 79 days or something?
What are we on? We're on 66 days.
Oh, wow, okay.
Rip.
That's like just a little over 2 months.
I'm alright, Bandita, thank you. Screen is wrong. Why is the screen wrong? What's wrong with the screen? Why are they saying the screen's wrong, Steve?
I don't know. I don't see anything wrong with it, apart from you're further over to the left-hand side. But that's normal because you're going to get people saying, can you move over?
Don't know why the screen is wrong.
No, neither do I.
If anybody works it out, let me know. Anyway, we're back on the farm. Screen's fine. I thought so. Your face cam is too much left. No, Jab Gone, I do that on purpose because when I jump into a vehicle, then you can see the little box over on my left, on your right as you look at me. That's a planned thing. It's meant to be there. Para Purple, try not to get any hoses stuck in buildings today. Also, any ideas on a name for an evil powder blue dragon? And hi, Steve. What?
Hey.
An evil powder blue dragon. How about Tim? Or Timmy? Hey, True Sorim. Right, who've we got on the farm today? We have got up in the tree, Mad Mick. On the roof, Stephen Kibberton. Up by the wind vane, Mutley. We've got on the ground, Katie Cricket Fan, Rye, Gazman, Mrs. Frosty, both bouncing on the trampoline. We've got Mickle BK, who's playing in the slide house thing, Majaffo, who's on the roof, and Toon Dude, who's wiping his feet on Majaffo.
Lol.
Who feels like a doormat right now. Okay, well, it's... Why is it 1741 in game?
No idea. It's always evening for some reason.
Yeah.
You know, it always starts off like that.
Midnight ploughing for the win. Why is Katie Cricket Fan keep hovering, I wonder? Katie? Anyway, shall we get on with it?
Yeah, might as well.
Get some... Right, peeps, let's get some farming done. Have fun. Right, what are we doing? Ploughing. Ploughing?
Ploughing on field 20. It's something we've not done for a couple of weeks, I think.
What, ploughing on field 20?
Yeah. Well, yeah, ploughing field 20. But, yeah, ploughing in general.
Why do you keep getting ads to your coup? You should only get one that Twitch plays out whenever you join a stream. You shouldn't get multiple.
It's quite a big field, though.
That's right, I'm not signed in as admin. 1 second. Let me signed in as admin. I need to do something. I was just testing you guys. Successfully logged in as admin. There we go.
Yep, even I forgot.
Piece of cake.
Oh, don't mention cake.
Were you hungry or you just fancy some cake?
A bit of both, actually.
Okay.
It's always the same.
Never, ever, ever start farming on Thursday when you're hungry.
Well, I've had some wagon wheels, so that'll hopefully put me on for now.
Wagon wheels, you say?
I've not had them in a while, and I saw them in B&M, and I thought, I'll have some of them.
Okay, so why do I have no acceleration at all? I have steering. That's because it wasn't on. Yes, it was. No, it wasn't. Yes, it was. Okay, we're good. Couldn't hear my engine over the sound of everybody else's engines.
Fair enough.
Jeff Faviana, thank you for the host. Plows. Now, where are the plows over the road?
I'm not sure. I'm looking for them, and I don't see them.
I'm gonna guess they're over the road, but
I'm over the road and I don't see them. Maybe they're in the shed.
In you, Axel? That's interesting. So all the cedars are over here and the trailers, but no plough.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see them anyway.
Maybe it's a test. Maybe they left them on the field.
Possibly. I shall have a look. I shall investigate.
Benner. My test on Monday, Benner. What happened on Monday, Benner? Test on Monday? I can't remember, Benner. Field 20. Field 20. What is Field 20? It's 21.
In the middle.
Oh, there it is. I don't see any equipment. I don't know what happened on Monday, Benner. Remind me. It wasn't a test. Oh, I'm thinking like exam.
Okay, so it looks like the ploughs are up near the piggies, judging from this.
Okay, let's go up to that then. Yeah, it went pretty well actually. Hang on, which way is it?
Yep, that way.
Yeah, it went pretty well. I'll show you.
That didn't end well.
I'll show you a clip on Sunday. Mito, thank you for the June, Mito. Cleos Portash, good afternoon, it's been a while. That's a name I've not seen in a very long time.
Oh, Cleo Sport Ash, yeah.
That's got to be years since I've seen that name, I think. How are you doing? Welcome back. Do tell the story of where you've been. Mrs. GT, good evening, farmers. Hope you're both well. Chinese en route for us tonight. Squirrel Love, Mrs. and Mini Geek. Wow. Enjoy the Chinese, you scumbags. I think I might have missed a delivery back there. Pair of purple. No, I read that one.
Look at the mess.
Wow.
There's just things everywhere over here.
Well, I don't know how that happened because that was the last time I came here. That was in a pile.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were driving round it, if you remember.
Yep.
Okay,
so that's
found the
interesting.
plows.
I'll do the resubs in a second, Mito. Thank you.
Plow acquired.
I'm in a fence Vario.
Right, field 20. We go left out of here and then turn right. So at the end of here, turn left.
Okay.
And first right.
Chop Suey, thank you for the bits and hey. What the heck?
Oh wow!
That was random.
Where you were off to then? And then it's second right. Sorry, second left, not right.
And the lag begins.
bit of lag and then synchro.
How long has it been? Oh, Farm Sim, how I've missed you. You have another storm coming this weekend called Brian. Seriously, Yoshi, tell me that's not true. Tell me nobody's called a storm Brian.
Wouldn't that be off of what's that TV thing now? That animated thing, Family Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy, or wasn't
American
it a
Dad.
Monty Python film as well?
The Monty Python one, yeah.
Was the Jesus character called Brian or something like that? There's something in that memory bank.
Tom Trick, if I was, I'd turn myself down a little bit. So yeah, that should have fixed that problem.
This looks pretty ploughed to me.
It's not ploughed, it's been seeded. I can still see the crop.
Hey?
I can still see the crop. It's definitely not been ploughed.
Oh, you're on that field, I'm on this field. Wait a second.
Yeah, this is 20.
No, you're on 21.
No, this is 20.
Hey?
This is field 20.
Okay.
Aye, aye, aye.
Confusion reigned.
Uh-huh.
The Life of Brian, that was it. That was it, Monty Python Life of Brian. I knew Brian came from somewhere. There's some cell in my brain was going, ting ting Brian, Monty Python. Listen very carefully, he's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy, exactly. Exactly. So yeah, you can't call a storm Brian, that's just crazy. You're right, I nearly did plant the tatties. It's been almost a year. I've had a new job as a mobile store manager covering the Midlands, so I'm always driving. P.S. Hello, Steve. Why can't I see your plough, Steve? Oh my god.
I blame the game as always.
Wow, it just refreshed like 100 meters in front of me.
Yep, beautiful synchronization.
Are you going to see the movie Geostorm? I've not heard of that one. I watched Blade Runner this week, the new Blade Runner. Ollie, press the caps lock key. Well, the effects of the hurricane this week, I don't know what you saw, but basically the sky went really eerie orange colour.
Yeah.
And with all the sand in the air, it went very dark, very orange.
It was the sand and the smoke from the forest fires in Spain or something. And I saw people freaking out on Twitter. It was just like, the world's coming to end. No, it's not. It's just a bit of sand.
I know. It's just unreal.
The conclusions that people jump to, though, is literally, like, insane.
It really is. But that's what gets people frightened.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like the hysteria that some people spit out now. Like, normally if they're in their home or in the village, they'd be like, ah, ah. But then, now they're on social media, they can immediately, like, propagate hysteria to many people at once. And then it just explodes and people start retweeting it. The sky's on fire, we're all dying. No, it's just a storm pulling some sand in.
Yeah, it looked good, though. I mean, you know.
It looked like Fallout 4 at one point. Yeah. It was unbelievable.
It did look good. Yeah, that bit went terribly wrong around that corner. I'll have to do that bit again.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to catch up on the netcode. It's really hard trying to keep up with you right now.
Yeah, well, that little bit that I've just done there is a very thin slip.
Oh yeah, because when you take a left bend in this thing, it goes crazy.
Yeah, it does.
Wow, that's interesting.
The thinnest bit of ploughing.
Yeah, I washed my car, Godfather, because I had to have 2 tyres fitted. I think I told you last week I damaged one of the tyres, the tyre wall. Yeah. The tyres rolled anyway, so it's fine. I got these 2 new tyres fitted, and I got the car back, and of course, you know, when they fit tyres, they don't try to make it look nice. So you had these like wheels that were already dirty, and then these handprints all over the wheels. Where they just, you know, touched it and wiped the muck away with their hands. And then the wheel itself had all this kind of grease around the edge where they, you know, popped the tyre back on the rim. And I just looked at my wheels and went, that's disgusting. I'm going to have to go and get my car washed now. So I took my car to the car wash, and then a few hours later, Fallout 4 happened, and then the next day my car was covered in sand. And I was like, well, that's great, isn't it? That was really worth getting my car washed.
Murphy's Law.
Hey?
Murphy's Law.
Oh, yeah. So that was a complete waste of money.
Yeah. Well, I told you I had 2 new tyres on mine a couple of weeks back as well. But now I found out that the head gasket's leaking. So yeah.
Oh God, that's not good.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do it myself. So I'm going to save myself £386 that I've been quoted by a mechanic. I'm going to do it myself for about 125 quid.
Yeah, it's all labour. It's just everything.
Yeah, he said, because I just went in and I said, how much is it to replace the head gasket? And he said, well, after labour and everything, it's like just short 400 quid. I says, why 400? I says, it's only a thin bit of, you know, gasket or whatever. He says, yeah, he says, it takes about 8 hours to do. He says, because you've got all the timing belt and everything to take off. He says, and then you've got to take all the header off, all the rocker covers, the rockers themselves, and then get the actual block off with the exhaust and the manifold and everything. He says it's just 8 hours of work. So I said, oh, okay, right, fine. At least I know what to do. Thanks for telling me. So then I just decided I'm going to do it myself, I think.
But when you put the timing belt back on, don't you need like a strobe to get the timing right?
Not necessarily. I've watched a few videos on people changing timing belts and changing various different things, you know, to do with header and gaskets and stuff. And it says that if you mark the cog where the pulley is, and then mark the next one and the next one, and then also do the timing belt, you can actually, because I'm not replacing the timing belt, you can actually get it back into...
Right, so you just kind of realign it where it was.
Yeah, you've just got to realign it with those.
Yeah, so it's only if you put a new one on, you'd have to do that.
Yeah, yeah. So I thought, well, how can it be? I'll do it myself.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, there's probably going to be a big plume of smoke.
So. Right, I've got a delivery to read. I actually got 2. 1 second. Okay. So I've got DJ Crush 89. Hello, Paul. Just got back from my trip to Athens. Had a few drinks, then I played Generation game they had and won over £2,000 worth of prizes. That's Christmas sorted for the next few years. What?
Wow.
You are so jammy, DJ Crush. Oh my god. That's crazy, man. Well, GG, sir. You lucky, lucky person, you.
Indeed.
We have Train Simmer with good evening, Paul. Little donation from me as it's been a while. It's been a while. Got a chili cooking. Hashtag food talk. Can't beat them. Join them. Keep up the great work you do, mate. Train Simmer. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, dude. Enjoy the chili. Jules said down here just went super dark. No red sun, but when the sun did finally come out, it was normal. Not here, Jules. It was just crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. And then Gaming Lad 26. Hello, Paul. I'm doing flight from JFK to LAX Infinite Flight on my phone while watching you. Happy farming. Dude, happy flying. Right. I don't know if this GPS is going to work properly with this offset. I'm going to set one up and see what happens.
Give it a try. But yeah, Smithy, exactly. How hard can it be? I've played a fair bit of Mice on the car. I've even played Car Mechanic Sim, so I think I've got the experience.
Reverse offset.
What could possibly go wrong?
I don't know if this offset is right at all. Just doesn't look right.
As long as the blue line is on your right-hand side, it should be.
Well, that width just doesn't look right.
Yeah, the width is definitely.
I'm going to bring that width in and see what happens. So the offset's just miles away.
Yeah, the offset wants to be on the right-hand side for you.
Surely not that much. Let me drive it and see what that looks like. Yeah, that's not right. Let's move the offset over. This is weird. Okay, that's not far off now. That's a little bit more to the left.
That width still doesn't look right though.
Yeah. Bring the width back in a little bit more.
I'd probably say set the width at 7.
7's quite narrow, but I'll try it. It's the offset that's wrong, Steve.
Sure, I think.
There we go. Alright, copy that. That seems to be... Hang on, no, wait a sec. Copy that. Yeah, copy that, and that's not far off.
That's pretty much perfect, yeah.
I don't think that's gonna... We'll see what it... We'll go up and back and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
not far off.
There's only one way to find out, and that's to try it, you know.
Indeed.
We'll have to get all the little scraggly bits later.
Mercaholic, thank you for the 100 bits.
Just make sure that that blue line always stays on the right-hand side, even when you turn.
Yeah, it's going to have to. Actually, is my auto thingy turned on? Yep. Guess you can't type today, Pit. Right, let me try and read some resubs. Now we're in GPS mode. Scroll back a little bit to... What's the date today? 19th.
It is.
It's the Lord Reaper. Down here in Kent, Squirrel, it went all yellow. It was cloudy, so I didn't see the sun, but it was like someone turned a yellow light on and kept it on. So it's so weird to have it turn yellow, but not like that. Yeah, exactly. It was exactly like that here. It went very dark and very kind of orangey-yellow colour. Very strange.
Okay, I am now leaving a little gap between mine and yours. I think the width is still slightly incorrect.
I'm going to see if our ploughs collide.
Shouldn't do.
Oh, yeah.
But I think you'll probably end up leaving the gap.
Well, if the net code would draw... Yeah, it's a gap there.
I think it's going to be something like 7.5.
Oh, come on, netcode. Please, just update at some point. You think it's going to be what? 7...
6.5. 6.5, yeah. Because that is a fair big gap.
Yeah. Let's see if that grabs your lane now.
Yep.
I think that's going to work if you want to copy that one.
I've copied.
Sweet. Jules, in Forest, you can play multiplayer now. Jules, you could always play multiplayer in Forest. For a very, very long time, you could play multiplayer. I don't know why you think that's new, but it was always there. I've played Forest multiplayer 2 years ago, at least. Maybe more. What's laughable about the Forest is the fact that it's still early access. That's what's completely laughable. And the fact that mutants still spawn in the air where there used to be trees. Like, the bugs are real. It's 6.2 meters in the shop. Well, it seems to be pulling 6.5, okay, so we'll leave it at that, I think. But thank you. Anyway, Akashment with 11 months. Hello, 1 more month till the new nut. Today is my last day to resub. Love your videos on YouTube. That's where I watched your streams. Keep up the great work and see you next month. Thank you very much, Akashment. Raise 109, Mr. Mike, Algafar, and Simulation Fan. Oh no, Algafar with all resubs. Simulation Fan was a new sub at 7 o'clock this morning when I was asleep in bed. But thank you, Simulation Fan 86, for your random 7 AM sub. Right, let's see if I can get these things to clash this time.
You don't want them to clash, you want them to just glide past each other.
Well, I agree.
Lol.
Press the wrong button. Press the power button instead of the deploy button.
Yeah, it does help if you lower it.
Uh-oh. Oh, wow. No
okay.
clips.
No clipping wheels, that's good. Okay. Although it does look like you're getting it all now.
Yeah, I think we're good. Cohen 51 2 months, yay. Nighthawk 2871, Oliver change, sorry. Risk price with resubs, Risk with 9 months. GTI driver 2 months, love the streams, Paul, keep it up. Motley 22 months, only 2 more months to my golden nut, but yeah. ETS2 Hype 2 months, well done on the videos and streams, Squirrel Love. B747 with a resume, Dave Lewin with 19 months. I don't know if these guys are here, but I'm saying them anyway. Meter125S with a resume, Matty H49 with a resume, PJWK with a resume 3 months, AP3X1XII with 2 months. Hello Squirrel and chat, Squirrel Nuts. Nighthawk 2871 13. What a prime time for a prime member to sub for a prime number of months. Wow. Thank you, Nighthawk. Pit TC Twitch Prime is A. Matty H49 13 months. I wish Twitch would have given me more resub on Friday, then I would have 13 months on Friday the 13th. Thank you very much, guys. I think we've got through those.
There's a lot of messages in there that just kind of made my brain fry a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, like, this is the Twitch one for the and then the 13 for the third.
Prime for the prime.
Yeah, prime for the prime win, prime. Just nope.
Oh, this field is awkward. Turn. Wait, what the heck? Decided to completely lock onto the
Opposite one.
Yeah, the next one.
Oh, a little nudge there at the end.
Mr. Lugnut, thank you for the resume. Joe Baker Boy with 22 months. New Axel, 14 months. Wow, time does fly, but still many more to come. Thank you. Hate to kill it. Considering buying Phantom 17, I was wondering if I did, how can I join the Squirrel TV server, Cuzzy? Ask a mod, Cuzzy. Actually, the best thing, Cuzzy, you're a sub, aren't you? Go to Discord, go to the Farm Sim chat in Discord, and just ask there. They'll tell you. It's easy. DJ Crush 89. The weather in Athens was an excellent 28 Celsius all 3 days, but the only thing I didn't like was how they drive. I saw 16 accidents just outside my hotel in only 3 days. Drive it like you like us to leet. Huh? Is that supposed to say drive it like
you stole it?
Like you stole it, yes.
Possibly.
That reads. Look at that. It says like drive it like you stole it. Now I see it. You should have got a webcam, DJ. You'd have had some great YouTube video there. 16 accidents in 2 days.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
For one spot.
No way would I live there.
No, me neither.
No. Thanks for resume, Swanee.
Why is you're now leaving a gap?
Yeah,
on
that's
that
weird.
left-hand side.
What the heck? I don't get it.
Neither do I.
How can it be different coming back?
Oh well.
Well, I hope that's a legit key to kill.
Oh, yeah.
Listen very carefully. Question, chaps, the more you take of me, the more you leave behind. What am I? See if Steve can work it out first.
The more you take of me,
the more you leave
behind.
Alright, Mick.
I have no idea. I'm trying to figure out that.
No, I don't need glasses, Michael Douglas.
I don't think it's money.
Although Athens is a lovely city. I'm sure it is, DJ Crush. I'd like to go back there, sort of, you know, in the Greek times, and actually see it as it was. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I'd probably say age.
Some people are saying time and footsteps. How do you take footsteps? Turbo Truck is saying steps.
Yeah, the thing is, do you have to take it, or can you opt out? Because if you can opt out, like what? Okay, synchro. If you can opt out, then it's not going to be age, is it? Because obviously you'd stop growing.
Hmm. I don't think it's
footsteps. You walk.
I don't think it's time. Could be steps. Steps would possibly work. You got the Windows 10 creator update. It was an issue in version 1703 causing it to make the screen display horribly. Incorrectly, sorry. You take steps, leaving footsteps behind. Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. It has to be like one word. One thing that fits. The more you take of that thing, the more you leave behind of that thing. You can't just say steps in the one hand and then footsteps in the second one. Hey Chili Willis, how you doing?
I think I know what it might be.
Go on.
Breaths. You know, like breathing.
Right.
You know, you take breaths, but then you leave them behind. I don't know.
How do you leave them behind though?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to work out. It's just confused me. Yeah,
Oh, what?
ball.
What the heck just happened?
You lowered it and then it lifted back up.
How did it do that then?
You press B twice, I think.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
He's not here right now.
I know he's not, but, you know.
There we go. Come on, keep going. Kill. Yeah, when you come back this way, it doesn't line up quite the same. It's very strange.
But yet nothing's changed.
Got some YouTube from following since anyway. You're from Kenya. I am like Bubba. Thank you, dude. Welcome to the stream. Welcome from Kenya. You're probably the first Kenyan fan I've had, I think. That I've known about. You're probably not the first Kenyan fan, but the one I've known about. Maybe oxygen. No, because when you take oxygen, you consume it. You don't leave any behind. Yeah. Footsteps. The more footsteps you take, the more footsteps you leave behind. No, because that doesn't work, Sommy. Because the more steps you take, the more footsteps you leave behind. Steps and footsteps are not the same thing. A step is a thing that you do. A footstep is an impression on the ground that you leave behind. They're not the same. So I don't think you can say that. Matty, I'm pretty certain I read it earlier. The answer is love, Zinam. The more love you take, the more love you leave behind. No. No, right, listen very carefully. I'm not having that. The answer is footsteps. I disagree with that. You cannot take footsteps, you take steps. That doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry we're being pedantic on this one, but you've just had us racking our brains for 10 minutes.
Just a little bit.
You've had us racking our brains, so I have the right to be pedantic right now. I don't agree with it.
Here's the answer. No, it's not the answer. This is the answer. I shall make it the answer. Is that one of those moments where it's burn cream for listen very carefully? Burn cream for listen very carefully.
It's not burn cream. I just personally don't agree with it. I need convincing.
No, I kind of agree with what you're saying though. You know, you take steps and leave. Yeah, I don't know.
You don't take footsteps. You make footsteps. You don't take them.
Yeah.
That's the problem I have with it.
Yeah, because you take a step forward.
Yeah.
So you're taking a step forward.
Yeah. And a footstep is an impression you leave behind because of gravity. It's like a cause and effect thing. It's not, you don't take the footstep, you take a step. Like, take a step forward. You don't take a footstep forward.
Yeah.
So I don't like it. I don't like that one, listen very carefully.
Yeah.
Swanee, thank you for the resume. Flammable supernova with 18 months. So 1 month from the passing the Squirrel citizenship test. I'm awaiting for the immigration department to send me my Squirrel passport, Kappa. Thank you, Supernova. Yeah, you can take a walk. You can definitely do that.
Here's a riddle that I remember from when I were at school. Seeing as though we're going down that line.
Go on. This better be like one of Batman's Joker or something.
No. A boy throws a baseball and it travels 40 feet and goes right back to the boy. How is it possible?
A boy throws a baseball, it travels 40 feet.
Yep.
And goes back to the boy.
Back to the boy.
We had an elastic band attached to it and he threw it 20 feet?
Nope.
He threw it in a circle. He threw it upwards. He threw it up and it came back.
Yay! You got it. That's it. He throws it straight up and then it comes back down.
Or he threw it against the wall. That's another one.
Yeah, that's true. But no, that's correct. You throw it up, it goes 40 feet and then it comes back down. Or it goes up 20 feet and then comes back down 20 feet.
Yep. Either would work.
Yep.
Narrow your offset. Well, it works going one way, but doesn't work going the other. That's the weird thing.
And I don't think it's the offset. I think it's the working width. Somebody did say that it's 6 meter.
6.2, I think they said.
well, 6.2.
So we're overdoing it with 6.5.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though. It's only a thin little sliver that we can touch up afterwards.
You know, I went to the tip earlier, and on the way there, I passed a massive yellow and green John Deere tractor, and on the way back, I entered a roundabout just in front of one of the brand new Scanias, a white one.
Nice.
So I was like, ooh, vehicle spotting.
Lol. The thing is, though, me and my partner, we were on our way up to visit the geeks, and we got stuck behind the tractor, and my partner's there taking photos, and I just turned and looked and went, we must be real geeks if we're taking, we're computer nerds, like gaming nerds, if you're taking photos of a tractor.
Oh.
But yeah, it was fun.
Tractor spotting.
Yeah.
Is that better or worse than train spotting? I don't know.
I don't know. Everyone's got to have a hobby, I guess. You know, train spotting, plane spotting, tractor spotting. There's not much difference, is there? Only tractors don't have a number on the side of them that you can write down and say, I've spotted that one.
Right. Try copying my profile, just tweak the offset slightly.
Copied.
In the vain hope that it'll close that gap up. Cuzzy, I have a riddle for you. I am white sometimes, I'm black sometimes, I'm both sometimes. Everyone wants to walk on me, and I'm happy if you ever have, what am I? Pedestrian crossing? Zebra crossing? Something like that?
Yeah, it could be a zebra crossing, or it could be a tiled floor.
Listen very carefully, Squirrelfell. I wish I'd just asked you what your favourite cake was. Oh dear.
Now you know for next time.
Mm-hmm.
It's still leaving that gap, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's got to be. It's definitely that working width. 6.5.
Well, I mean, the weird thing is the wheel is going right up to the edge of the red line. It looks like it should do it, but it's not doing it. It's really bizarre.
It is.
So I wonder if we bring it in just a touch more. I just copy that. It should only adjust you very slightly, but it might be the difference between it working and not working.
Yeah, I can see that it's now ploughing all of it on your side.
Yeah, let's see if it joins. BK, thank you for 31 months. Dutch Ben, 30 months. Another month of entertainment. Thank you very much. For the resume as well, Year of the Squirrel 2017.
Chilly Willies, how you doing, sir? If not, like I say, we can always go back and get those little bits.
Well, we're going to have to, unfortunately. Otherwise, we'll be getting complaints from the management. Good morning, Full Metal. New Mexico trailer was good, getting excited. Yachts. Yeah, it looked pretty decent. I wouldn't say it got me excited, but I was like, oh, that looks nice.
It is chilly, and I'm doing good, sir. Thank you.
What's blue and flying around the forest? A radio-controlled blueberry. I would have guessed that easy.
Lol.
I like how his riddle just had the answer at the end.
Yeah, it doesn't give you time to, you know, analyse it and work it out. It's just like, a blueberry!
You want new trucks and ATS new axle? Well, I mean, you can get mods for pretty much everything, can't you? So, just get a mod. I mean, if you think about it, like, the SCS trucks are, you know, of high quality, but in terms of modability, like the accessories and stuff, they're always very basic compared to the mods. The mods have got, like, loads of stuff, because they've got unofficial changes as well as official changes in them, so They're a lot more interesting and accessorizable, if that's even a word. Ouch. What's up? Huh? No, because she gave me a massive needle like that, and I was like, nope. Huh? Is there a little pin or something? That's all I wanted. That microphone punch was brought to you by Mrs. Squirrel.
Yeah, it was a bit different. I must say, my ears thank you very much.
Yeah, I punched the arm because she was suddenly like started walking out the door and then popped her head back round to say something, so I had to quickly lift my headphone off.
Yeah, that muscle memory though, you know, it's getting there.
It's slowly getting there.
Yeah, it slowly takes its time.
4 years of streaming being undone right there.
Yep. I'm the same though. If I move mine,
oh, yeah.
I'd be hitting it every 5 seconds.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's like trying to right your left hand all of a sudden. It just doesn't happen. When is a good time to stop on green and go on red? When's a good time to stop on green and go on red? Well, obviously it's not in a traffic situation, so it must be... what would you stop on green? Doesn't necessarily mean...
Doesn't mean traffic lights, does it?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not going to be traffic lights unless... Good time to stop on green and go on red. Bomb disposal.
Lol. Yeah, tick, 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 tick. Oh god.
Thanks. That kind of works. It's a tree! Oh god.
No idea what you've just been doing, but okay.
She was just pinning my poppy onto my t-shirt.
Oh, I saw. Oh yeah, I see that now. I've not bought one this year yet. I normally get the pound ones, you know, the little metal ones that you can just pin on.
Yeah.
Like a little button pin thing. I normally just buy them ones.
It's a watermelon. Watermelon stop on green, go on red. I don't get it.
I don't either.
I don't get that. Explain. Italian traffic rule. That's my favourite answer, Tommy.
I saw that and laughed, but you were doing something.
Jules, I thought you two was management and the admin should listen to you, not the other way around, lol. Yeah, that's how it should be. The reality is, we get abused.
Yeah, we've outsourced it, and we kind of regret that now.
We just get completely abused.
Yes.
By
basically the admins are like Lydia. They keep all the money and tell us if we can spend it or not.
You eat the red part but can't eat the green. Hang on a minute, you can get yellow watermelons?
I see where he's going though. You eat the red bit,
yeah, but you don't
go,
you don't stop
when you get to the green.
What does that mean?
I do.
Stop on green and go on. It doesn't make any sense. No, I'm throwing that one out as well. I'm not having that one. Like, if it's going to be a riddle, it better be a watertight riddle, because I'm going to pick it apart.
And not a watermelon riddle.
Exactly, I'm throwing that one out.
Yeah, have you never seen yellow watermelon?
I know, right?
You've not lived.
Google watermelon, you'll find there are green watermelons and yellow watermelons.
You nearly said medals then.
Yellow watermelons.
Yellow watermelons.
I've got my bronze certificate.
Yeah.
Why always orange tractors? Because I like an orange tractor, and why not? Oh, this tree. Hey, Doc Savage. Yeah, we got onto the subject of watermelons after listening to a rubbish, a rubbish riddle.
Give me food and I will live. Give me water and I will die. What am I?
I
have no idea.
Give me food and I will live, give me water and I will die. What am I?
I'm thinking it... no, it can't be a dolphin. A fire, yes. Fire.
How do you give a fire food?
Well, you give it fuel. So
That's not food though, is it?
No, not really.
Oh, come on. This can't be right. Please tell me that's not the answer. Well, a cactus needs water as well. It just has a massive gap between needing water.
Fire is correct.
Oh, well, come on. Nope, I'm throwing that one out.
Yeah, because you give a fire fuel. You know, you don't give it food. Unless you're going to chuck a couple of burgers.
It doesn't eat. It's not a digestive system, is it? It's just... Oh, let's not go there.
I'll tell you what, I'll let you get that bit. I'll start getting...
Okay. Metaphors? It's a riddle. Yeah, I agree with that classic. Let's change the subject. Mini Geek Thumb. 10 fish in a tank. 3 disappear, 4 die, and 3 get eaten. How many fish are left in the tank? Right, so, okay, let me just have a look at this.
Read that again.
Because obviously it's a trick question. So, 10 fish are in the tank. 3 disappear. So they're no longer there, but they may still be in the tank. 4 die. So they're still in the tank, and 3 get eaten. So I don't know if you class the eaten ones as still in the tank or not. This is where we get pedantic, isn't it? So if one fish eats another, is there only 1 fish in the tank now, or is there 2 because one's inside the other? I don't know. Let's assume it's eaten and it's dead, therefore it's not countable. The 4 that died are countable because they're still there. 3 that disappeared, well, they're not countable anymore. So I would say 3 have gone from being disappeared, 3 have gone from being eaten. I would say you've got 4. I'm assuming you don't count the eaten ones because they're no longer fish, because they're now food.
I was going to say they would no longer be there, but if the other ones have disappeared, well, they're still in the tank, to me.
Well, they're not necessarily. If they've disappeared, you can't count them. You can't count anything that's disappeared. It might be in the tank, you can't see it, or somebody might have taken it down to the, you know, local fun fair and put it in a little bag. Made it like 10p a throw to win it or something.
I'm getting an headache. This is not good.
It's not 10. It's just not 10. It's not 10. It could be 4. We can argue over 7. I would argue over 7, but it definitely is not 10. If you get eaten, you will die as well. Yeah, but if you get eaten, it depends how long you got eaten ago. If you just got eaten and you've died, well, you're no longer a fish, are you?
And it doesn't say which ones got eaten. It could have been the dead ones that got eaten, or it could have been, you know, the ones that disappeared that got eaten.
Well, that's true. 4 might died, and then 3 of the 4 that died got eaten. So we could pick this one apart as well. So you're being pedantic now. You're getting
I've got an headache. That's what I've got.
Yeah, but you're getting along the right lines of like how to take apart riddles. How to be pedantic with riddles. Lord Reaper, you missed some anniversary, Squirrel. Okay.
I like that one from Lol Sock. Yeah.
Well, the question is, if you're a fish and get eaten, do you like swimming? Probably not anymore.
Oh god.
Too much ambiguity in the riddle. Yeah.
Yeah, Cuzzy. Yeah, it's your fault. Exactly. What have you started?
Northern Alex, with 29 months of supporting one of the greatest streamers on Twitch. He didn't want to be my mentor, but he did it anyway. Thank you for 29 months, Northern Alex. Appreciate that, sir. Mr. Lich Reaver with 2 months. 2 months already? How did that happen so fast? Here's to many more. Thank you, Mr. Lich Reaver. Berry D with 89, 17 months. Keep up the great work. Year School 2017 with 11 months. Hey Paul, I can't watch your stream this weekend. but because I'm going on the biggest cruise ship in the world, I'm going on the Nassau Bahamas Cozumel, Mexico, Casamea, Mexico. I really can't wait to go. It's going to be so much fun. Dude, you are so lucky. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. Mr. Manmaze, wub wub. How was Truckfest? Mr. Strip and Banana Squirrel Ross. Scumbag. I think that brings me up to date. Wow, enjoy that cruise. That sounds awesome. Chop Suey, we're a couple of episodes in now. What are your thoughts on Star Trek Discovery? I've stopped watching it, if I'm honest. I don't really have much interest in watching it. I was not moved by the first two at all. I might watch the third just to see if it picks up. Other than that, meh. Jules, I missed your last bit. Did I? Hang on, Jules. What takeaway are you going to have today, both of you? I'm not going to have one at all today, Jules. I've just eaten, like, an hour ago. And I know I'll be a bit peckish later, but it's definitely not a takeaway night for me. As for Steve, I don't know.
I don't know either. I've got some popcorn chicken in the freezer. I might have that.
I've set to record. I got my new Sky Q box yesterday, actually. I'm going to set to record. There's a 2-part program coming on tonight from Gordon Ramsay, and it's called something like Ramsay on cocaine. Not that he's on cocaine, but he.
The story of when he was.
Well, no. It turns out that he realised that cocaine is part of the scene, the restaurant scene. Like, the chefs are doing it, the waitresses are doing it, they're all doing this cocaine. And he lost a really good chef many years ago, apparently, to cocaine, that he didn't know this guy had an addiction. So what he's done is he's gone out to find out the sources of the cocaine and how they make it, and like how it gets into the network and stuff, and how it affects restaurants and stuff. It just sounds very interesting. Like, I heard a few clips of he'd gone to this place where they stripped him of like cameras, phones, gadgets, wires, anything apart from the TV crew, and this like super secret location where they're actually cutting cocaine, and it was like couldn't believe what they're doing, like throwing gasoline on it and all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting. But it's on tonight. It's called something like Gordon Ramsay on cocaine. And I think it might be on ITV, but I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah, more than likely. I think he's contracted to ITV.
Yeah, exactly, Kat. It looks intriguing. I was listening to him on Radio 2. He's been interviewed by Steve Wright. That's where I heard about it, and it just sounded very interesting.
Nice.
So I thought.
By the way, Kat, congratulations on your first flight as a solo pilot. Or, yeah, solo piloter. I don't know. I saw the video, and I did leave a comment, but you didn't comment back.
Well, it's not his first solo flight, but it's his first one since he's got his wings, as it were.
Yeah, since he got his wings. Yeah.
License. I flew today. I did two hours of lessons. I did 10 takeoff and landings in the circuit. I did aborted takeoffs. I did glide landings. Did some more air law theory, took an air law practice paper, so I got quite a lot done today. But I haven't been up in the sky for weeks, but I just picked it up. We had a really nasty crosswind under 100 feet, really nasty gusty crosswind, and I had to do like 10 landings in it. So yeah, I was quite... my instructor said you did really well, because at one point I was coming in on about my second or third landing, and the plane was getting thrown around so much, and he went, oh, I'll do the next one just to see what the conditions are like. And you know, he's coming in on his descent, and everything's nice and calm. But as soon as you get under 100 feet, it just literally started throwing you around. And he touched the plane down. He was like, yeah, they're pretty nasty conditions. He was like, you're doing pretty well. I think he thought I was just completely failing to control the aircraft, but it wasn't that. It was just horrible conditions.
Like over-exaggerating on the controls.
Yeah, you probably just thought it was me just getting a bit too... He's like, oh, keep the wings level, keep the wings level. And I'm like, I'm trying to keep the wings level. This thing, like, you're coming in and you're pointing about 15 to 20 degrees off course because the crosswind is so strong. In fact, when we're flying the downwind leg, instead of flying 2-4, we had to fly ahead in a 2-1 just to compensate for it. It was pretty strong.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that's what I said to him, Kat. He said, oh, you know, it's not ideal conditions. And I said, well, to be honest with you, I don't mind, because if I can land a plane in this, I've got the confidence that I can land a plane in this. You never know what you're going to get in real life. Like, you can't always have smooth conditions. Weather changes all the time, so I'd rather practice in this and know I can do it, and then when I'm flying, hope for calm conditions.
It's not only that, you've at least got a professional at the side of you. So
True.
If something does go wrong, he can take over, whereas if you're on your own, then you're going to be like, okay, well, rip.
Yeah. Well, it's about confidence. Like, if every time you learn to fly, it was in lovely, calm conditions, the moment you face bad weather as on your own, you're going to be really frightened.
Yeah.
Yeah, real aircraft, Henry. Yeah, exactly. The entire time I was in the pattern I was dealing with gusty crosswinds, it made me really much more confident. I agree with that. But no, it was a couple of good lessons. So yeah, I need to get my air law exam done now. So I sat a practice paper, got 13 out of 20, so I was only 2 questions away from passing, and that's without knowing. I got a couple of questions wrong on bizarre technicalities, a couple I just didn't know because I'd not actually studied that, and 1 or 2 I thought I didn't think would get asked, but did. Yeah, Kat, we're approaching it. I've got to do my air law exam, and then I can go solo. And after solo, we'll be doing cross-country, and then it's going to get a lot more interesting. Instead of flying locally, we'll be flying, you know, a lot further afield. Should have studied more, Sammy. Yes, I should have, shouldn't I, Sammy? To be quite honest, though, I didn't know he was going to suddenly pull out a practice paper after the first lesson and went, do you want to have a go at this? I was like, yeah, let's have a go at that, shall we? So I just said to him, he said, well, here's the book if you need to look anything up. And I went, no, I'm just going to go through it. I'm going to answer everything from memory, like see what I know, and then I'll look up the ones I don't know. So that's what I did. Yeah, I think the cross-country is where it really does get interesting. Start seeing different airfields. But the weather was lousy. It was just... you couldn't see the horizon. It was horribly misty. In fact, I had to sit there for half an hour waiting for the weather to clear up because it was really foggy. What do you use to play Farm Sim? Steam and a PC. Change the driving instructor and car. The difference in the position of the handbrake between cars, a big difference. Actually, on my car, the handbrake is not a lever. It's just a little
little button.
It's a little thing that you just, like a, how do you put it? It's like a handle that you push in to release and pull out to lock. And it's on the dash just right of the wheel. It's not even on the center console.
Yeah, be an electronic handbrake.
Yeah, when you push it, you hear the brakes go like that, like servo assisted.
Yep, that's electronic for you.
Any more scraggly bits anymore?
I think that's pretty much it. It's not the end of the world if we miss a little bit here and there.
No, I'm not flying a Cessna 172 Skyman. They cost about £20 an hour more to fly. Even actually upwards of that, probably 30 with an instructor. So I fly a Robin HR200. This in front of me is shown as a gap. I don't know if it's just netcode or not.
Yeah, it shows there's a gap from it.
What happens if your brakes fail now you have no emergency brake system?
Well, you don't use it in an emergency. That's the thing.
I'm not sure what you mean, Full Metal. Are we on about a car now?
I believe so.
If your brakes fail, you're going to have to just let the car come to a stop on its own. Or if you need to stop suddenly, you're going to have to scrape it along the side of something. You're going to have to shave that speed off somehow.